Hey fellow traders, it's Black Coffee Trader. It is Friday the 26th of June and I am back with a recap because I did take a trade. I really wasn't planning on trading today, and this is really an accidental trade almost, but $150 profit across the funded accounts, and this trade actually happened last night in the overnight session. I took this long as a basically a bounce play off of this level of support down below on gold. And as you can see, I got out of this trade way more quickly than I should have. If you look at what gold has done since then, I think it's pretty easy to see that I exited that position way too quickly. I mean, look at this move. So the entry was there. Definitely had the had the entry correct, but yeah, just really looking for. I've actually switched to the 5-minute chart, and I've been trading the 5-minute the last couple of days. Well, I didn't really trade much today, but but basically just to get a little bit more clarity on these reversal plays. I've been really focused on trying to look for more of these reversals. Just the way this market's been recently, it just feels like the reversal play has been a little bit better. And if you look at the NASDAQ, I mean, we are doing nothing but up, down, up, down. You know, and even here today, I didn't take trades here, but you know, right here, end of day would have been a nice little reversal play as you know have a rejection there. So I don't do a lot of that, but I've been dabbling with it. And the deal here is this was the reason I say it was an accident is I thought I was trading an eval, and I didn't even realize it that I was in with funded accounts until I had been in the trade for probably about a minute or so. And all at once I'm like, oh, I'm in with my funded accounts. And I'm like, well, I mean, I like the setup, so I might as well just trade it. And I kind of got cold feet as we got, you know, we were just kind of stair stepping higher and kind of consolidating here. And I trailed my stop pretty aggressively, got stopped out, you know, plus 150. So I was okay with it. But wow, what a move. I mean, what a move. So definitely in the right spot. And I'll just explain to you, you know, here's the thesis. These are lows that we have on gold. You know, we've had these lows. I mean, these are stemming from, you know, way back. But this is a low area, and we just, you know, every time we've pulled into this area, we've pushed out. We really haven't had a lot continuation. Yesterday we had a nice little continuation move, but now that overnight move was really it. That's what really has pushed us higher. Now, the thing we're seeing now is we have a rejection coming in right here. So I'm curious, is this little pivot, this little inflection point here, is that what's causing this little pivot to the downside? Are we going to go back down lower? So we'll see. But anyway, kind of an accident, but again, I was like, well, I like the trade once I realized that I was in with funded by mistake. So, and that's the other thing too. I mean, I trade my evals. I don't have very many evals, but the evals that I trade them like my funded accounts. In other words, I'm taking similar setups. Sometimes I feel like I'm a little bit more. I'll take a more of a risky setup with evals or trade bigger size, but anyway, worked out. So hey, it's a win. It's a positive end to the week, and that's really what matters. Looking at NQ, I mean, we had another little, basically 500-point bounce today, and kind of sideways. You know, this market's just it's been rough. This week has been a very difficult market, in my opinion. You know, you've had some big moves on NQ. You know, consolidation. Big squeeze higher, consolidation, big move to the downside, consolidation. So that's tough. And these are big moves. These are very big moves. I mean, this little consolidation range is a pretty big area. That's from the 29,900s to the 29,600. So there's a 300-point consolidation range. That's not a joke. That's just not a joke. So anyway, here's the weekly wrap up on the funded accounts with that trade, and the overnight really ended up today, but we are down 400, which is not terrible, but not what I like. But hey, it's nice to bounce back green and break that little mini red streak that we had. So green there, at least for yesterday, or today I should say. And as far as TradeZella goes, let's set this for today, and that doesn't really help us a whole lot. On the week, we are up 2,400, or down 2,400 on the month. We are down about $1,600. So a couple more days left next week. We'll see how we do. But again, I'm just trying to take this slowly and carefully. Actually, let's look at, I didn't realize I was not looking at just my Apex account. So we are actually a little bit green. We're up like $300, $400 on the month. So nothing crazy, but we'll take it. It's a good way to end the week. So anyway, and here we go. We must have earnings or something happening. NQ is going bananas. It's right at 4 o'clock. So Maybe it's just end of the week. All right, I'll leave you with that. We'll try to be back at it next week. Again, appreciate you guys. Thanks for following along. Hope you guys ended green today if you traded, and have a great weekend. We'll be back at it on Monday. Take care, and so long.